Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Last video we were busy working on these lightning bolts, and these are the bracelets that we've made. Now today we're going to do these three lightning bolts right here, and we're going to need some elastic cord. This is just a 0.8 millimeter. We're also going to need some glue. Because we're adding a charm, we're going to need some pliers. Make sure it's the ones that's smooth on the inside. And we're going to need some scissors. So, pink, purple and blue. So I've got some different types of blue beads here. I'm going to be using this one. I've also got this pinky color one. It's the same type of bead, just a different color. And then I want to do purple. The only purple ones I have are these, and they don't quite match the color properly. The other option for purple that I have are these purple beads, and I think I'm going to go for the darker one. Just because the other purple are more pinky than actual purple. And then I also want to put a clear bead in, because the other bracelet has got a clear bead. So I want to do a clear bead, and I want to do another one of those golden beads. So these are just beads that I've already had in my stash. The gold ones. My tweezers. I broke two of my fingernails. It's hard for me to pick them up at the moment. Okay, so those are the beads we're going to use. We got our charms, and we got our tools. So there you go, we've got everything. On the other bracelet, I've got these two two little gold round flat beads. So I was thinking of doing something similar, but this time instead of using the flat ones, because I thought I would use the little gold beads. I'll say between I want to put it between the blue and pink. Those two are stuck together. There you go. We're also going to we're also going to need some jump rings. 3 of them. So I got a piece of this is already pre-stretched. I'll just take it off a little bit more and I'm just going to stretch it out. I've got a short little video up on my channel to show you exactly how to pre-stretch your elastic, and you can go check it out over there. I'm just going to string up these beads. I like this color combo. It's so girly and cute. Now again, you do have to figure out which of these beads has the bigger hole. Because the size of your knot will depend on how big the hole of the beads are. And I think these clear blue and pink ones, their holes are a little bit bigger than the gold and purple ones. The holes on these purple beads are just big enough to fit the elastic cord through. There you go. Now, you want to leave space on this side so that just about the length of your fingers is a good size. I do not cut my cord into lengths. it is still attached to the spool. It just helps me waste less, if that makes any sense, because when I tie it and I cut it off, there's always pieces left over that you have to throw away. So I keep it on the spool so that when I cut it off, that extra piece that I would have thrown away is still attached to the cord, so I only throw away one piece. So we're going to make a normal knot like for when you tie your shoes, and then we're going to make a big knot. So you're going to thread it through 3 times. There you go. And the reason I'm only doing 1 big knot and 2 little knots is because of the size of the hole of my beads. I do not want to break my bracelet or struggle to get it in the hole. So if you have bigger holes, you make more knots. If you have smaller holes, you make smaller knots. So I'm just going to cut the cord and let there be about 2 millimeters of cord left on the other side of the knot. So see, attached, and this is what I throw away. Now I'm just going to dab a little bit of glue. Just a little bit of glue around this knot. And then I'm going to slide that knot into this bead. There you go. All done. Close your glue so it doesn't dry out. And then my pliers. Your little jump ring has an opening. So you find the opening and you put your pliers on either side of that opening. And then we're just going to do a twisting motion like this. So you grab it, you twist, and then attach your bracelet and attach your charm. And then you just close it by twisting the opposite way. If it doesn't quite connect, you just kind of wiggle it back and forth while pressing it towards each other. And there you have it. One bracelet done. I'm gonna start here. Always confuses my brain going from having them in a straight line than having them in a circle. These purple ones are giving me a hard time because the holes, it's got like paint or something, and it goes a little bit over the holes, and I don't have one of those tools that helps you open up the holes better. I might have one somewhere. I've never had to use one. There you go. Next bracelet is all strong. Then again, leave a little space for your fingers. Give it a knot, just a normal knot, and then we want to do that big knot. So I'm going to go through 3 times. So once, twice, 3 times, and I'll pull it tight, and then do another little knot. I will cut it so there's 2 millimeters left over. See, 1 piece of wastage. So it's cool. The other thing is, if you leave it on the spool, the beads can't fall off the other end. So you don't have to constantly be aware of if your bead's gonna run off the other end. Open my glue. Give it just a little bit of, lift it up if you can see. Just a little bit of glue around that knot, and then we're going to slide it into this blue bead. I'm trying to be gentle because if you pull too hard, you might end up breaking your cord or breaking your knot. And then sometimes it pulls straight through the other end. Come on. No. There we go. It's in. And I made a big mess with that glue. Here, I've had to fiddle with my light too. I might have even had it on the wrong settings because it's dark. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I just got wet wipes, and I'm just going to give this gold bead a little wipe because I got some glue on it. Clean your fingers before you do that, because otherwise you'll just spread everything everywhere. Okay. Most people don't know how valuable wet wipes is as a tool until they have kids. And then it's like a game changer having wet wipes around. Okay, I am going to pick up my jump ring, find the opening, put my pliers on either side, and twist it open. Then I'm going to hook up my bracelet, add my pendant, and close. So 2 down. Now I did mention that I wanted to show you how to thread your beads with a beading needle. So this very malformed, it's so bent out of shape. It doesn't matter if it's bent out of shape as long as it goes through the holes. I got this beading needle, I can't even remember where, but I had it for ages. It's open. Do this. It's open, and then it's attached Come on. It's attached on the ends. So what you want to do, and run our cord. I'll get some more cord off. Gotta quickly pre-stretch it. Okay. You're going to take your needle, put the cord through, and just like sewing. Just like sewing. There it is. Then you just put your beads on and then pull it through. Just be aware that the smaller your bead hole, because this is now double layered, because you have that end that hooks through and around. So when you pull it through the bead, you have to realize that you need to put 2 strings through that opening. So sometimes it's a tight fit, sometimes it's not. See, like this purple bead will give me some issues. If it's a bit tight, grab your pliers and then pull the beads through. That's the easiest way I found to work. Sorry, I will edit out my coughing. I've still got the flu. Put the bead. Yeah, there we go. There you have it. Detach your beading needle. Leave a space on one side. Tie a regular knot. Tie a big knot, which you loop it through 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull it tight. And one more. Then you leave 2 millimeters. Your glue. Go. Looks better. Put a little bit dab of glue around the knot. Oop. not you. There you go. Slip it in. And I'm going to find my jump ring, find the opening. Ooh. Give it a twist. Attach my bracelet. And close it. You have it, bracelet number 3. There you go. Those are the bracelets we've made today, and combine them with these ones with the green. There you have it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Check out my other videos. I have short little clips or short little videos that shows you how to pre-stretch, how to string the beads, how to tie the knot, and how to attach a charm. Just if you want to catch up on those. And then these lightning bolts also has 2 video tutorials on how to make earring hooks and attach these to earring hooks if you make your own earring hooks. If you guys have any questions, anything you want me to demonstrate or explain better, just comment down below. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Bye.